Each week at this time, we like to check in and see what's going on in the mid-Atlantic region of the country with a little extra help from Ben Hushon. He is with The Mill in Whitehall, Maryland. He joins us by phone right now. So, Ben, thank you very much for being a part of the program here today. What's been going on there over the past week?
Good morning, Marlin. As we talked to Mark last week at this same time, we were having lots of rain, rainy days. That all ended. A couple corn planters got into the field Friday, and they got a lot more serious about it on Saturday, and that pretty much covered our entire area. And I can tell you, today, Tuesday morning, we kind of dropped back to more typical weather, 65, a little bit cool. We've had some hot, but if you own a corn planter, I'm pretty sure it's in the field today, right now, rolling in this area.
Well, that's good to hear. How's the wheat coming along there?
Wheat, I've got the tale of two stories. A friend of mine, Mark Sultenfuss from down at Nagel Crop Insurance, sent me a little update that down his way. Now, these folks are only 45 miles south and east of us in Whitehall, and their wheat is out in full head and is flowering. I sent some pictures in I took this morning. Our wheat up here in the Whitehall area is again, we're only 56 miles, and part of that is heading east and west, but we are just starting to push some heads out. There's nothing we have in full head, but anybody growing wheat really needs to think about, with all the vomitoxin issues, they need to really be thinking and planning ahead for wheat scab. And I know, as Mark commented to me earlier this week, down the eastern shore, they are gearing up hard to run.
Well, I understand it looks like the guys are getting ready for pre-planting burn downs out there in the fields too, huh?
They are. Corn, as we talked last week, corn has gone in the ground pretty heavy, and we're seeing corn up pretty much peeking through the ground in a lot of areas. The soybean planting, though, people have to change their thinking. With the Roundup-resistant mare's tail we have, you need to get out in front of those soybeans and burn them down with a gramoxone or a Durango-type product, but you've got to get some 2,4-D in there, because as warm as February and part of March was, that Roundup-resistant mare's tail is there, and you need a week between burn down and planting. So everybody that's listening to you right now on Sirius 147, Marlin, they need to think about slowing down that soybean planter and get that burn down done ahead of time and find something else to do for a week.
Well, Ben, as always, it's great to hear from you, and thank you for the update on what's going on with conditions there in the Mid-Atlantic region there. Sounds like you've dodged a bullet, at least so far, with all the heavy moisture compared to many parts of the Corn Belt. So we wish you guys all the best of luck as you move further into your planting season here this spring.
Marlon, I appreciate that. Yes, we have been blessed with good weather, and I think the key point this week is viewers and listeners of yours need to slow down and have a safe week.
All right. Thanks again, Ben. Good to visit with you. Ben Hushon of The Mill in Whitehall, Maryland, a regular contributor here on the Market Day Report. Well, we'll pause for a break, and when we come back, I'll run through all our ag futures trade for you on a Tuesday right after these messages. Come on back.